I'm lost. My wife is now a gay witch. I feel awful sharing, but I'm running out of ideas. My wife and I have been married for almost 15 years. I feel like I'm in an impossible spot. We've changed so much. Pre-kids, it's as you would imagine. Just growing up together and figuring out life. We truly were each other's person and best friend. We both came out of religiously traumatic experiences and vowed to keep growing and working through it. Growing as individuals has always been a common goal, and we champion that for each other. However, I'm uncomfortable with where things are going. For context, she became very depressed after our second child was born, about 7 years ago. She didn't realize she didn't want to be a mom and got crippling depression. She was in bed for days and couldn't take care of our kids or even work. Worked hard to get her the care she needed, and through therapy and psychiatrists, as well as take on full parental responsibilities. And I was fine with that. I didn't resent her, I just wanted her to get better. And after a few years, she started to come back and participate in the family, and I was thrilled as I started to recognize the person I had married. A big part of the depression was also triggered by her religious traumas. She was part of a cult-like upbringing where she didn't have any autonomy of herself until we got married. I've always championed her in finding herself. So here's where it starts getting strange for me. She starts exploring more of herself and comes out to me as gay, but maybe bi because she's very into having sex with me. Okay, I think to myself, I'm not sure what to do with that information. Then she continues her journey of self-discovery a few months later and then tells me she's a witch and believes that she has psychic abilities. I want to be supportive in her journey, but honestly, I'm just thrown way off. But the thing that really pissed me off was the next thing. She had a work conference she was going to attend and she was prepping to go and she suffered a minor stroke. It was terrifying. I thought I almost lost her. It was the worst experience I've ever had. Fortunately, she was okay and would make a full recovery. In discussing her situation with the neurologist, they asked if she was on any antidepressants, which she was, or so I thought. I found out that after she had stopped taking them for a couple months. Why, I asked her? She didn't want to tell me, but admitted the conference she was going to was actually not a work conference, but a guided session with LSD for some healing rituals. I'm thinking, what the f? She wasn't going to tell me until after because she knew I wouldn't approve. I'm just so lost. I don't know who this person is anymore. I know if you grow up, you'll become different than you were before, but this just feels like too much. You've admitted to yourself you're gay. Cool, no problem. We can figure out what to do with that. You say you're a witch and having psychic abilities. Okay, I think that's a little silly and don't believe in that stuff, but let's see where it goes. You're dishonest about going to do illegal drugs. I feel bad making the decision to leave now because she's had a stroke and depends on me for all things financially. Well, what the hell? I don't know what to do with this person anymore. Reddit, help me.
Did you like that story? Did you? If you want to hear more, you should go listen to our podcast, The Judges Podcast. Wherever you listen to podcasts, that's where we're at. Judges Podcast.